Good afternoon. This is Coach Hepp here on Game Day for Girls Lacrosse with junior defender Emma Corbett. Hello, Emma. Thanks for joining us. So we got Fuquay today. We're actually 6 games down, 6 games to go. And so getting ready for that 4 o'clock start. And you've been back in school. I saw you here last week on your Plan B rotation. What was it like being back in the building?
It was nice. It was obviously a little bit different than how it was before, but it was nice to kind of have some normalcy, and I think it helps you kind of be productive too when you're stuck in a class and don't have the option of like leaving your room or anything like that. So it definitely helps with work, I think.
Yeah. Well, your workload is on the high end, about as high as it gets. You've been loaded up with AP classes, and I know you've gone through, AP seminar and now AP research this year as a junior. How has that been? I know, how has AP seminar been? How's it prepared you for other AP class? I think you're in AP US right now and some others. How's it been going through those rigorous courses?
AP seminar was a good like intro course. I think it was a lot more group work than independent work, but it definitely taught you how to like write better and kind of it like expands your vocabulary too. So then when you move into AP research, it's more individual work the whole year. But it's nice to kind of have like that foundation. And AP research is definitely a lot more work than seminar, but I think it just makes you a better writer, and I feel like it prepares me for college more and college essays and everything like that. So I think it's worth the work.
Awesome. Well, good stuff. Well, some people might not know that you were born in Ireland and lived in Ireland for a while. And so just can you share a little bit about that experience and how your family has traveled? I know you ended up at, because you and I both lived outside of Chicago for a little bit there. So can you just share about Ireland and then your guys' move over to the U.S.?
Yeah. So I was born in Ireland. All my family was, all my extended family's there. And then in 2009, I was 5.5. We moved to Chicago. My dad kind of talked to his work and asked if we could maybe move out of the country, and our options were Chicago, Georgia, or Australia. So we went with Chicago and lived there for 7 years.
So did he pick Chicago because of the St. Patty's Day? They dyed the river green. Like was that hey, let's do Chicago because of that?
No, St. Patrick's Day actually here is a lot more like of a big deal than it is in Ireland. Like Ireland, you do like a tiny little parade with some tractors.
Okay.
Here it's like dye the rivers green, and it's just totally different. Yeah. But yeah, I'm honestly not sure why they picked Chicago, but we ended up there for 7 years, and we liked it. It was just cold.
Yeah, super cold, super duper cold. Good. And then you've enjoyed living in North Carolina the last handful of years.
Yeah, it's really nice to kind of have like a different, like the population of Holly Springs is always growing so much, and there's people in other areas, so it's nice to kind of have a change of people. In Chicago, it was very much like the people you went to middle school with or the people you end up in high school with, and it's just kind of the same group over and over.
Yeah. So, how long have you been playing lacrosse? I know obviously you've been doing AFA travel ball since you've been down here, or at least since I've known you in 9th grade. But tell me just about your lacrosse inside of school, outside of school, and when did you start playing?
I started playing, I think, summer of 7th grade, and I started with just some club stuff. I was with Coach Wasley, actually, for many years. I think 7th grade to freshman year, she was my coach.
Yeah.
So I started with YLS, that changed into 919, and then I aged out of that and started playing AFA and school lacrosse. So usually I'm on 2 teams except for summer because we had school workouts and then AFA. So it's nice to kind of have like a constant schedule for lacrosse. And in winter we play box, and that's really fun. So you just kind of can experiment and try new things.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, from our eyes, you've continued to improve year after year. There's no doubt about that. And even yesterday at practice, I was impressed on a number of things and shared in front of the girls. I think a couple things where I was like, wow, that's nice catch there and different things. So as we move forward, finishing up this year and into next year, we've had you're a great defender. We've got awesome vocal leader defenders. With Haley, of course, and Jesse. Just wanted to kind of speak. How has it been playing with them, practicing with them? What will you be able to learn from them to be able to transition where next year where you're, a senior leader defensively? How does that, just talk about your experience playing with them this year?
It's nice because I feel like, at least with me and Haley and Sophia a little bit, like we all have that kind of travel experience. So we kind of, it doesn't take a while to learn new concepts. We all just kind of understand defensively and understand the terms and stuff, so it's really easy to communicate.
Yeah.
And then with Jessie, she's obviously loud, so it's easy to just kind of talk and know what we're doing. And then, like, nobody has an issue where we don't really talk. We're just good at communication, I think, which makes it so much easier.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, hopefully we get some good communication today and into next week. Fuquay today, and then 3 big ones next week. Home against Middle Creek on Monday, on the road at Garner Tuesday, and then senior night on Thursday, home against Friendship. So, Emma, thanks for taking part of your lunch to spend with us, and we'll see you here in a few short hours.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.